I am Sister Margaret Hall, and I think God has a funny bone. 65 years ago, I was a tomboy named Mickey who loved sports, cooking, and math, and began to think about religious life. The Sisters of St. Francis from Sylvania, Ohio, were my teachers. And to everyone's surprise, I chose to attend St. Clair Academy after graduation. After graduating from St. Clair Academy, I entered the novitiate and received the name Sister Mary Brendan. It was after my first profession I heard God say, "Let the fun begin." My first assignment was in Wells, Minnesota, teaching first grade. I could not imagine teaching. I was shy, believe it or not, and uncomfortable reading out loud. Despite my shyness, I grew to love teaching. Following my time in Minnesota, I taught in Toledo and Cincinnati. I then took time away from the classroom to study at the University of Detroit to prepare to become a high school teacher. I did the two things I enjoyed most, sports and teaching math. I coached girls basketball and track at Cardinal Stritch. At the age of 40, I participated in a coach's camp where I threw the disc, placed the shot, and did the Fosbury flop. The secret was the bar was 3 feet high. The girls didn't win many events, but we enjoyed the sports. After more than 30 years as an educator, the fun continued. My ministry led me to the Texas County Food Pantry in Houston, Missouri, where I worked with low-income families. This ministry was the most fulfilling because I worked directly with the people who needed help, and I was blessed with the means to assist them. Yes, we offered the help that was needed, but in a way to empower the people to live independently. I planned to stay 5 years, but I fell in love with the people and the work, so I stayed another 4 years. I am proud to say the ministry in Missouri is still helping families today. At the present time, I work with Sister Jane Mary and our faithful volunteers in El Verno Studio. I enjoy the ministry. The atmosphere is peaceful, even when we are working on large projects. I believe in teaching the gospel the Franciscan way. St. Francis said, "Preach the gospel at all times, and when necessary, use words." On the plaques, we typically put a dove or a frog. A dove for peace, a frog to remind us that to fully rely on God. I've done many things in my ministries, and I try to live by the motto, fully rely on God. I seldom have expectations. By fully relying on God, wonderful things happen, such as celebrating 60 years in religious life.